My dear friends, the topic of our discourse is mindset is everything. And I assure you, this is not mere rhetoric or empty motivation. What I'm about to share with you is the very essence of creation, the foundation of reality itself. Let us begin by understanding what we mean by mindset. Your mindset is not simply your thoughts or your attitudes. It is the very state of consciousness from which you operate. It is the I am that precedes all manifestation. When we say mindset is everything, we are declaring a fundamental truth of the universe. Consciousness is the only reality. Now, I want you to listen closely, for this understanding is crucial. Your outer world, every circumstance and condition of your life, is nothing more than the outpicturing of your inner world. The world you see and experience is a reflection, a shadow of your state of consciousness. This is why your mindset, your state of being, is everything. Consider for a moment the biblical phrase, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This word, this logos, is not separate from you. It is your very consciousness, your I am. When you declare I am, you are invoking the creative power of the universe. Your mindset, your state of consciousness, is this word made flesh. Let me illustrate this principle with a simple example. Imagine two individuals facing the same external circumstance. Let's say the loss of a job. The first individual, operating from a mindset of lack and limitation, might think, I am unemployed. I am a failure. I will never find another job. This becomes their state of consciousness, their I am. And the outer world, being a perfect reflection of this inner state, will conform to confirm this belief. Now consider the second individual. They face the same external event, but their mindset, their state of consciousness is entirely different. They might declare, I am in transition. I am open to new opportunities. I am capable and valuable. This becomes their I am, and the outer world must, by law, reflect and confirm this state of consciousness. You see, my dear friends, your mindset is not just a passive observer of reality. It is the active creator of your reality. Your state of consciousness is the cause, and the world you experience is the effect. This is why mindset is everything. Now, let us delve deeper into this principle. Many of you might be wondering, if my mindset creates my reality, why do I experience circumstances that I do not consciously desire? This is a crucial question, and its answer lies in understanding the nature of consciousness itself. Your consciousness, your mindset, operates on multiple levels. There's your surface consciousness, your waking thoughts and desires. But beneath this lies your deeper consciousness, your habitual state of being, often shaped by years of accumulated beliefs and assumptions about yourself and the world. It is this deeper state of consciousness, this habitual mindset, that truly shapes your reality. You might consciously desire wealth, but if your deeper mindset, your habitual state of being, is one of lack and limitation, it is this deeper state that will be made manifest in your outer world. This is why simply thinking positive thoughts or making affirmations is not enough to change your reality. You must go deeper. You must change your very state of being, your fundamental mindset about yourself and the world. How do we accomplish this? How do we change our deepest mindset, our habitual state of consciousness? The answer lies in the power of imagination. Your imagination is not mere fantasy or daydreaming. It is the very workshop of creation. When you imagine, you are engaging the creative power of the universe. Because none of the words of William Blake. What is now proved was once only imagined. Everything in your world, from the chair you sit on to the most advanced technology, was once only a state of consciousness, an imagined reality, before it became a tangible fact. This is the secret of changing your mindset, of transforming your reality. You must use your imagination to create a new state of consciousness, a new mindset, and then occupy that state as if it were already a fact. This is what I mean when I speak of living from the end. Let me give you a practical example. Suppose you desire financial abundance, but your current mindset, your habitual state of consciousness, is one of lack and struggle. To change this, You must create a new state of consciousness, a new mindset of abundance. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself in a state of financial abundance. See yourself living in the home of your dreams, engaging in work that you love, enjoying the freedom and security that comes with true abundance. But don't just see it. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the sense of ease and fulfillment that comes with this state of being. Here's the crucial part. You must occupy this state, this mindset of abundance, as if it were already a fact. You must live from this state in your imagination until it becomes your new habitual state of consciousness. Remember, your imagination is not creating the reality. It's creating the new state of consciousness, the new mindset from which your new reality will naturally flow. This principle applies to every aspect of your life. Whatever you desire to be, do, or have, you must first create it as a state of consciousness, a mindset, and then occupy that state as if it were already a fact. This is the true meaning of faith. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now I can hear some of you thinking, but Neville, this sounds like self-deception. How can I pretend to be something I'm not? My dear friends, let me assure you, this is not deception. This is the deepest truth of your being. You are not pretending to be something you're not. You are claiming your true identity as a creative being made in the image and likeness of God. Remember, consciousness is the only reality. When you assume a new state of consciousness, when you adopt a new mindset, you are not lying to yourself. You are aligning yourself with a deeper truth, a truth that already exists in the infinite realm of possibility. Consider the words of Jesus. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it would be yours. This is not a promise of future fulfillment. It is a statement of present fact. When you truly believe, when you fully occupy the state of consciousness, the mindset of having received your desire, it is yours. The outer world must conform to this inner reality. Now let us address a common misconception. Many people believe that changing their mindset, their state of consciousness, should result in instant changes in their outer world. While this can sometimes happen, more often there is a period of transition, what I call the interval of time. This interval does not negate the truth of your new state of consciousness. It is simply the time it takes for the outer world to rearrange itself to match your new inner reality. During this time, it is crucial that you maintain your new mindset, your new state of consciousness. Do not be swayed by appearances. Remember, the outer world is the effect, not the cause. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, you nurture it, and you trust in the natural process of growth. The same is true of your new mindset. Once you have planted the seed of your new state of consciousness, nurture it with your continued assumption, and trust in the natural law of manifestation. This brings us to another crucial aspect of mindset: persistence. Your new state of consciousness, your new mindset, must be maintained consistently. It's not enough to imagine your desired reality once and then return to your old state of consciousness. You must persist in your new state until it becomes your natural habitual mindset. This persistence is what separates those who truly transform their lives from those who merely dabble in positive thinking. It requires discipline, faith, and a deep understanding of the creative power of consciousness. But I assure you, the rewards are beyond measure. Now, let us address a question that often arises when discussing the power of mindset. Many ask, if my consciousness creates my reality, am I responsible for everything in my life, including the negative experiences? This is a profound question, and its answer requires a deep understanding of the nature of consciousness. Firstly, understand that much of your current reality is the result of past states of consciousness, mindsets that you may have occupied without full awareness. We are all on a journey of awakening, of becoming increasingly conscious creators of our reality. Secondly, remember that your individual consciousness is part of a larger collective consciousness. You are not an island, but a wave in the vast ocean of universal consciousness. While your individual mindset is incredibly powerful, it also interacts with the collective mindset of humanity. However, this does not diminish your creative power. It simply means that your mindset, your state of consciousness, determines how you experience and interact with the collective reality. Two people can face the same external circumstance and have entirely different experiences based on their individual mindsets. This understanding should not lead to guilt or self-blame for past experiences, but rather to empowerment. Knowing that your mindset creates your reality means that you have the power to change your reality by changing your mindset. This is true freedom. Let us now explore how this understanding of mindset as the creator of reality applies to various aspects of life. Take, for example, your relationships. Many people believe that they are at the mercy of others' behaviors and attitudes. They think, if only my partner would change, then I would be happy. But remember, your experience of others is a reflection of your own state of consciousness, your own mindset. If you consistently experience difficult relationships, look within. What is your mindset about relationships? You believe that love is scarce, that people always let you down, that you're not worthy of love. To change your relationship experiences, you must first change your mindset about relationships. Imagine yourself in loving, fulfilling relationships. Feel the joy, the connection, the mutual respect. Occupy this state of consciousness as if it were already a fact. As you persist in this new mindset, you will find your outer world of relationships transforming to match your inner reality. The same principle applies to your career and financial situation. Many believe that their income is determined by external factors, the economy, their employer, their level of education. But I tell you, your financial reality is a direct reflection of your mindset about money and success. If you consistently struggle financially, examine your mindset. Do you believe that money is scarce? That you have to work hard for every penny? That wealth is for others but not for you? These beliefs, these states of consciousness are creating your financial reality. To change this, you must adopt a new mindset, a new state of consciousness regarding money and success. Imagine yourself in a state of abundance. Feel the freedom, the security, the joy of financial prosperity. Live from this state in your imagination until it becomes your natural mindset. As you do this, you will find your outer world rearranging itself to match this new inner reality. Now let's address the realm of health and well-being. Many believe that their health is determined solely by genetics, diet, and external factors. While these play a role, I tell you that your health is primarily a reflection of your state of consciousness, your mindset about health in your body. If you constantly experience health issues, look at your mindset. Do you believe that your body is fragile, that illness is inevitable as you age, that you're at the mercy of every germ and virus? These beliefs, these states of consciousness are shaping your health reality. To transform your health, you must adopt a new mindset, a new state of consciousness regarding your body and well-being. Imagine yourself in a state of vibrant health. Feel the energy, the vitality, the joy of a body in perfect balance. Occupy this state as if it were already a fact. As you persist in this new mindset, you will find your body responding, aligning itself with this new inner reality. Now I want to address a common concern. Many of you might be thinking, but Neville, I've tried positive thinking before and it didn't work. My dear friends, what I'm sharing with you goes far beyond mere positive thinking. This is about fundamentally shifting your state of being, your very identity. Positive thinking often remains at the surface level of consciousness, like trying to calm the waves on top of the ocean. What we're discussing is diving deep into the ocean itself, changing the very currents that create the waves. This is why I emphasize the importance of feeling, of experiencing your desired state as if it were already a fact. It's not enough to think about what you want. You must become it in your imagination. You must feel the naturalness of it, the reality of it, until it becomes your dominant state of. Remember, your subconscious mind, which is the true creator of your reality, does not distinguish between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience in the outer world. When you consistently occupy a state in your imagination, feeling its reality, your subconscious accepts it as fact and proceeds to bring it into your outer reality. This is the true power of mindset. It's not about forcing yourself to think positive thoughts. It's about choosing a new state of being and occupying it so fully in your imagination that it becomes your new reality. Now let us address another crucial aspect of mindset. Your concept of self. Your fundamental beliefs about who you are, what you're capable of, and what you deserve form the core of your mindset. These beliefs shape every aspect of your life experience. Many of you are walking around with a concept of self that was given to you by others, your parents, your teachers, your society. You've accepted these beliefs about yourself without question. And they've become the foundation of your mindset, the lens through which you view and experience the world. But I tell you, you have the power to choose your concept of self. You are not bound by the limitations others have placed upon you, or even the limitations you've placed upon yourself in the past. You can, at any moment, decide to adopt a new concept of self. This is what it means to be made in the image and likeness of God. You have the divine power of self-definition. You can declare, I am, and whatever follows the declaration becomes your reality. This is the ultimate creative power of mindset. So I ask you, who do you choose to be? What concept of self will you adopt? Will you continue to accept a limited, fearful, or unworthy concept of self? Or will you claim your divine birthright and declare yourself to be the magnificent, powerful, worthy being that you truly are? Remember, this is not about ego or arrogance. This is about aligning yourself with the truth of your being. You are divine creation endowed with infinite potential. Your mindset, your concept of self should reflect this truth. As you adopt this elevated concept of self, this empowering mindset, you will find your outer world transforming to match this inner reality. Opportunities will appear. Relationships will improve. Abundance will flow because the outer must always conform to the inner. Now let us discuss the practical application of this understanding. How do you go about changing your mindset, your state of consciousness, in a way that truly transforms your reality? The key lies in what I call the law of assumption. This law states that if you assume a state and persist in that assumption, it must become your reality. This is not wishful thinking or idle fantasy. This is a fundamental law of consciousness. To apply this law, you must first clearly define the state you wish to occupy. What is the mindset? The state of consciousness that would naturally result in the life you desire. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel it. Experience it as vividly as you can in your imagination. Then, you must assume this state. You must step into it fully in your imagination, occupying it as if it were already your reality. Feel the naturalness of it. Experience the emotions that would accompany the state. It's a practical technique. Before you fall asleep at night, imagine a scene that would imply your desired state has become your reality. Perhaps it's a congratulatory conversation with a friend, or simply looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing the confident, successful person you desire to be. Make this scene as vivid and real as possible. Feel it. Experience it fully. As you fall asleep in this state, you are impressing this new reality upon your subconscious mind. Remember, your subconscious does not distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is actually experienced in the outer world. By falling asleep in this state, you are planting the seed of your new reality in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Repeat this process night after night. During your waking hours, whenever you think of your desire, return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Live from the assumption that what you desire is already a fact. Now here's where many people falter. They do this for a day or two, and when they don't see immediate results in their outer world, they give up. They return to their old mindset, their old state of consciousness. But remember what we said about the interval of time. Your outer world may take some time to rearrange itself to match your new inner reality. This is where persistence becomes crucial. You must maintain your new state, your new mindset, regardless of appearances. Remember, the outer world is the effect, not the cause. Persist in your assumption, and the outer world must eventually conform. This persistence requires faith. Not blind faith, but faith based on understanding. Faith in the law of consciousness. Faith that your inner world is the true reality, and that the outer must conform to the inner. As you persist in your new state, you will begin to see signs of your new reality manifesting in your outer world. These may be small at first, a chance comment from a friend, an unexpected opportunity, a shift in how people respond to you. These are confirmations that your new mindset is taking root, that your new reality is beginning to manifest. Do not disregard these signs, no matter how small they may seem. They are the first fruits of your new state of consciousness, the early evidence that your mindset is indeed everything. As you continue to persist in your new state, as you maintain your new mindset with unwavering faith, you will witness a complete transformation of your reality. The person you have imagined yourself to be will become the person you are in every aspect of your life. Your relationships, your career, your health, your finances, all will align with your new state of consciousness. This is the ultimate proof that mindset is everything. It is the foundation of your reality, the source of all creation in your world. Remember, my dear friends, you are the operant power in your world. Your mindset, your state of consciousness, is the creative force that shapes your entire existence. Choose it wisely, persist in it faithfully, and watch as your world transforms to match the grandeur you envision. For truly, mindset is everything.
Now let us delve into the depths of this concept, for it is not merely a phrase of encouragement, but a fundamental truth of the universe itself. You see, in this vast cosmos, in this grand tapestry of existence, you are both the creator and the creation. Your journey, your struggles, your aspirations, they are all part of a divine plan, a plan that you yourself have set in motion. When I say, please keep going, you're so close, I am not speaking of a physical distance or a tangible goal. No, my dear friends, I am speaking of a state of consciousness, a realm of being that exists within you at this very moment. It is a state of perfection, of completion, of absolute fulfillment. And you are so much closer to it than you can possibly imagine. Consider for a moment the nature of your desires. Whatever it is that you seek, be it love, abundance, health, or success, know that these desires are not random occurrences. They are not whims or fancies that float aimlessly in your mind. No, they are seeds planted by the divine within you, seeds that contain within them the very essence of their fulfillment. When you feel a burning desire for something, when you can taste it, touch it, feel it in your imagination, know that you are experiencing the end result in a dimension beyond the physical. In that moment of imagining, you are living from the end. You are experiencing the fulfillment of your desire in the only place it can truly exist, in your consciousness. So why, you may ask, do we sometimes feel stuck? Why does it seem that our desires are far from our grasp? The answer, my friends, lies in our perception of time and space. We have been conditioned to believe in a linear progression of events, in a world of cause and effect, where our desires must be pursued, chased, and conquered. But I tell you this, the world you see around you is nothing but a shadow, a reflection of your inner state. The events and circumstances of your life are not happening to you, they are happening from you. They are the outpicturing of your consciousness, the manifestation of your dominant thoughts and beliefs. When I urge you to keep going, I am not asking you to struggle or to fight against the current of life. No, I am inviting you to persist in your assumption of the wish fulfilled. I am asking you to continue living from the end, to maintain that feeling of your desire already being a reality. You see, the bridge of incidents that leads to the manifestation of your desire in the physical world is not built by your hands. It is constructed by a power far greater than your conscious mind can comprehend. This power, which some call God, others call the subconscious, and I often refer to as your wonderful human imagination, knows the perfect way to bring about the fulfillment of your desire. Your only task, your sole responsibility, is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, to live in the end, to experience in your imagination the joy, the satisfaction, the absolute knowing that your desire is already yours. And in doing so, you set in motion forces beyond your comprehension, forces that will move heaven and earth to bring about the manifestation of your assumption. Now let us ponder for a moment on the concept of being so close in the world of Chiza. In the realm of physical senses, closeness is measured by distance and time. But in the realm of consciousness, in the dimension of imagination, there is no distance, no time, no separation between you and your desire. In fact, the very existence of your desire is proof of its fulfillment. For how could you desire something if it did not already exist in a dimension beyond the physical? Your desire is a glimpse into the infinite possibilities that exist in the realm of pure potential. It is a call from your future self, inviting you to step into that reality. So when I say you're so close, I am reminding you of this truth, that in consciousness, in the only place that truly matters, you are already one with your desire. You are not moving towards it. You are moving from it. Every moment that you maintain the assumption of your wish fulfilled, you are strengthening that reality, making it more and more dominant in your consciousness until it has no choice but to reflect in your physical experience. My dear friends, understand this. The world of Caesar, the world of physical senses, is always secondary. It is always a reflection, a shadow of your inner world. Your true power lies not in manipulating external circumstances, but in controlling your inner conversations, your mental diet, your assumptions about yourself and the world around you. When you find yourself doubting when the physical world seems to contradict your desire, remember this. What you are seeing is the shadow of past thoughts and beliefs. It is the harvest of seeds planted in the past. But in this moment right now, you have the power to plant new seeds, to assume a new state, to live from the end of your desire fulfilled. The feeling of being close, of being on the verge of a breakthrough, is not something to be sought externally. It is a state to be assumed, a feeling to be inhabited. When you truly understand this, when you grasp the immense power of your imagination, you will realize that you are never far from your desire. You are always just one assumption away from living in the end. Consider the story of the Israelites wandering in the desert for 40 years. They were always just on the outskirts of the promised land, always so close, yet their doubts, their fears, their inability to assume the state of already being in the land of milk and honey kept them wandering. But the moment they assumed the state of being in the promised land, the moment they lived from that assumption, the walls of Jericho fell, and they entered into their inheritance. You, my dear listener, are in a similar position. The promised land of your fulfilled desire is not a physical place, but a state of consciousness, and you are always just one assumption away from entering it. The walls that seem to separate you from your desire are not made of stone and mortar, but of beliefs and assumptions. And they will fall, they must fall, when you assume the state of your wish fulfilled. So I implore you, please keep going. Not in the sense of struggling or striving, but in the sense of persisting in your assumption. Keep going in living from the end. Keep going in feeling the reality of your desire fulfilled. For you are so close, closer than you can possibly imagine. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. The fulfillment of all your desires exists within you right now. It is not something to be attained, but something to be realized, to be assumed, to be lived from. And as you persist in this assumption, as you continue to live from the end, you will find that the outer world has no choice but to conform to your inner conviction. Now let us delve deeper into the mechanics of this process, for understanding is the first step towards mastery. When you imagine your desire fulfilled, when you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are literally rearranging the substance of the universe. You are impressing upon the subconscious mind a new concept of self, a new pattern that it must outpicture in your physical reality. The subconscious mind, you see, is the creative power of the universe. It is God in action. It knows no limitations, no impossibilities. It does not question or analyze. It simply accepts and expresses what is impressed upon it. And what is impressed upon it most dominantly? Your assumptions, your inner conversations, your mental diet. When you consistently assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, when you make it a habit to live from the end, you are feeding your subconscious mind with the seeds of your desire. And just as a seed planted in fertile soil must grow and express itself, so too must your assumption grow and express itself in your physical reality. But here's where many stumble, where many lose faith and give up just short of the finish line. You see, between the planting of the seed and the harvest, there is often a period of silence, a time when nothing seems to be happening. In the physical world, it may appear as though your desire is still far off, as though your efforts are in vain. This, my dear friends, is the true test of faith. This is where I implore you to keep going, for you are so close. This period of apparent inactivity is not a sign of failure. It is the gestation period of your desire. Just as a pregnant woman does not doubt the reality of the child growing within her womb, even though she cannot see it, so too must you not doubt the reality of your desire growing in the womb of your subconscious mind. During this time, it is crucial that you maintain your assumption. Do not waver, do not doubt, do not give in to the evidence of your physical senses. For remember, what you are seeing in the outer world is the shadow of past thoughts and beliefs. It is the harvest of seeds planted in the past. But in this moment, right now, you are planting new seeds. You are assuming a new state. And if you persist, if you keep going, you will see the manifestation of this new state. Think of it like this. Imagine you are in a dark room and you've just turned on the light. For a moment, your eyes may still see darkness. But does that mean the light isn't on? Of course not. There's simply a brief delay between the action of turning on the light and your eyes adjusting to perceive it. Your manifestation works in much the same way. The moment you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, it is done. The light is on. Your only task is to persist in this assumption until your physical senses catch up to this new reality. Now let me share with you a powerful technique to help you persist in your assumption, to keep going when doubt and fear try to creep in. It's a technique I call living in the end, and it's as simple as it is profound. Each night, as you lay down to sleep, and each morning as you wake, take a few moments to imagine a scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. Make this scene as vivid and as real as you possibly can. Engage all your senses. If your desire is for a loving relationship, feel the warmth of your loved one's embrace. If it's for financial abundance, feel the crisp notes in your hands, smell the leather of your new car, hear the congratulations of your friends on your frock. If it's for perfect health, feel the vitality in your body, the ease of movement, the joy of boundless energy. Live in this scene, immerse yourself in it completely. Feel the satisfaction, the joy, the absolute knowing that your desire is now a reality. And as you drift off to sleep, or as you start your day, carry this feeling with you. Let it color your perceptions. Let it inform your actions. Let it become your new reality. You see, my dear friends, your subconscious mind does not distinguish between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience in the physical world. By living in the end in your imagination, you are literally experiencing the fulfillment of your desire. And your subconscious mind, accepting this as reality, will work tirelessly to bring about the circumstances that match this new self-concept. Now I can hear some of you thinking, but Neville, I've been doing this and still my desire hasn't manifested. How long must I keep going? And to you, I say this: as long as it takes. For time is a construct of the human mind, a convenience for organizing our physical experiences. In the realm of consciousness, in the dimension where all possibilities exist, there is no time. Your desire is not something to be achieved in the future. It is a state to be assumed now. The moment you genuinely assume the feeling of the wish fulfillment, it is done. The seed is planted. And just as you wouldn't dig up a seed to see if it's growing, do not constantly check your physical reality to see if your desire has manifested. Trust in the law, have faith in the process, and keep going. Remember, you're so close. Closer than you can possibly imagine. For in truth, there is no distance between you and your desire. The only separation is in your mind, in your assumption of lack or limitation. The moment you drop these limiting beliefs, the moment you fully assume the state of your wish fulfilled, you will find that your desire has been there all along, waiting for you to claim it. Consider the story of the prodigal son. He left his father's house, wandered in a far country, experienced lack and limitation. But the moment he remembered who he truly was, the moment he assumed his rightful place as the beloved son, he found that the abundance of his father's house had been there all along. He didn't have to earn it or achieve it. He simply had to claim it, to assume it, to live from it. You, my dear listener, are in the same position. The abundance, the love, the health, the success you desire, it's all there in your Father's house, in the realm of pure potential. You don't have to earn it or achieve it. You simply have to assume it, to live from it, to keep going in the absolute conviction that it is already yours. Now let me address another common stumbling block. Many of you may be thinking, but Neville, what about action? Don't I need to do something to make my desire a reality? And to this I say action is important. But it's not the cause of your manifestation, it's the effect. When you truly assume the state of the wish fulfilled, when you live from the end, you will find yourself naturally inspired to take the right actions. These actions will not feel like struggle or effort. They will feel natural, joyful, almost effortless. For you will be acting not from a place of lack or need, but from a place of abundance and fulfillment. Think of it like this. If you were already the person who has what you desire, how would you act? What decisions would you make? How would you carry yourself? This is the kind of action I'm talking about. It's not about forcing yourself to do things you think you should do. It's about naturally embodying the state of your wish fulfilled in every aspect of your life. And here's a crucial point. Even as you take inspired action, Do not fall into the trap of thinking that these actions are the cause of your manifestation. The cause is always your assumption, your state of consciousness. The actions are simply the bridge of incidents that your subconscious mind constructs to lead you to the fulfillment. So please keep going. Keep assuming the state of the wish fulfilled. Keep living from the end. For you are so close, so incredibly close to the manifestation of your desire. The only thing standing between you and your desire is your assumption of separation from it. Drop that assumption, and you will find that what you seek has been seeking you all along. Now, let me share with you another powerful technique to help you persist in your assumption, to keep going when the world of Caesar seems to contradict your desire. It's a technique I call revision, and it's a way of rewriting your past to align with your desired future. You see, many of us carry the weight of past failures, disappointments, and negative experiences. These memories can act as barriers, preventing us from fully assuming the state of our wish fulfilled. But here's the truth. The past only exists in your memory. And memory, my dear friends, is imagination applied to the past. Just as you can imagine a desired future, you can reimagine your past. And in doing so, you can remove the mental blocks that stand between you and your desire. Here's how it works. Each night, before you sleep, review the events of your day. But instead of accepting them as they appear to happen, revise them. Reimagine them in a way that aligns with your desire, with the person you want to be. If someone was rude to you, revise the scene. Imagine them being kind and respectful. If you made a mistake at work, revise it. See yourself performing flawlessly. If you received bad news, revise it. Hear yourself receiving good news instead. This is not about denying reality or living in fantasy. It's about understanding that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And by changing your inner world, your memories, your assumptions, your self-concept, you change the reflection. As you practice revision consistently, you'll find that your past no longer has power over you. You'll be free to fully assume the state of your wish fulfilled without the weight of past failures holding you back. And remember, you're revising not just for a better feeling, but to impress upon your subconscious mind a new concept of self, a new pattern that it must express in your future experiences. Now I can hear some of you thinking, but Neville, this all sounds too good to be true. Surely it can't be this simple, and to you I say it is this simple. But that doesn't mean it's always easy. The simplicity of the law often becomes a stumbling block for those who are used to struggle and complexity. You see, we've been conditioned to believe that anything worthwhile must be difficult to attain. We've been taught that success requires hard work, sacrifice, and often a bit of luck. But I tell you this, the only hard work required is the work of changing your assumptions, of disciplining your mind to consistently assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This inner work, this mental discipline, can indeed be challenging. It requires vigilance, persistence, and faith. But compared to the endless struggle of trying to change the outer world without first changing your inner world, it is infinitely easier and more effective. So please keep going. Keep doing this inner work. Keep assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. For you are so close, so incredibly close to the tipping point, to the moment when your assumption becomes your reality. Remember, every moment is a new opportunity to assume the state of your wish fulfilled. Every breath is a chance to live from the end. Don't wait for the perfect moment, for the stars to align, for all conditions to be favorable. The perfect moment is now. The power is within you always. Now, let me address another common concern. Many of you may be wondering, but Neville, what if I have multiple desires? Should I focus on one at a time, or can I manifest multiple things simultaneously? To this I say, you are not limited in your ability to manifest. The power of your wonderful human imagination is infinite. Just as the sun shines on all things equally without diminishing its light, so too can you assume the fulfillment of multiple desires without diluting your creative power. The key is to understand that all your desires, no matter how varied they may seem, stem from one fundamental desire. The desire to experience a greater expression of your true self. Whether you desire love, wealth, health, or success, what you're really seeking is a fuller expression of who you truly are. So instead of thinking of your desires as separate goals to be achieved, think of them as different aspects of and your self-inner assumes. Create in your imagination a version of yourself that embodies all these desires fulfilled. See yourself as the person who has the loving relationship, the financial abundance, the vibrant health, the successful career. Feel the satisfaction, the joy, the peace that comes from being this ideal version of yourself. Make this your new self-concept. Live from this state, and you will find that all your desires begin to manifest, not as separate achievements, but as natural expressions of who you have become. Remember, the outer world is always a reflection of your inner state. As you assume this new ideal self-concept, your outer world must rearrange itself to match this inner reality. It has no choice. It is law. Now, I want to address a question that often arises when one begins to understand the power of their imagination. Many ask, but Neville, if my imagination creates reality, why do bad things happen? Why is there suffering in the world? This is a profound question, and it touches on the very nature of our existence. You see, the power of imagination is indeed absolute, but it operates according to our assumptions and beliefs, both conscious and unconscious. Many of us, without realizing it, hold beliefs of limitation, lack, and separation. We accept as reality a world of conflict, scarcity, and suffering, and in doing so, we perpetuate these conditions. But here's the liberating truth. Just as we have imagined these conditions of being, we can imagine them out of existence. The suffering we see in the world is not a fixed, unchangeable reality. It is a shadow, a reflection of humanity's collective assumptions and beliefs. As you awaken to the power of your imagination, as you begin to consciously create your reality, you become a beacon of light in this world. Your own transformation, your own shift from limitation to abundance, from fear to love, has a ripple effect that goes far beyond your individual life. So please keep going, not just for yourself, but for all of humanity. As you persist in assuming the state of your wish fulfilled, as you continue to live from the end, you are contributing to a collective shift in consciousness. You are playing your part in creating a world that reflects the highest and best in all of us. Remember, you're so close to fully realizing your power as a creative being, so close to stepping into the fullness of who you truly are, so close to becoming a conscious co-creator of your reality. Now, let me share with you one more powerful concept that will help you persist in your assumption, that will give you the strength to keep going, even when the outer world seems to contradict your desire. It's the concept of the Sabbath. In the biblical tradition, the Sabbath is a day of rest, a day when all work ceases. But in the context of conscious creation, the Sabbath takes on a deeper meaning. It represents a state of mind, a state of complete assurance and peace, knowing that your desire is already fulfilled. You enter the Sabbath when you no longer feel the need to do anything to achieve your desire, when you can completely let go, knowing with absolute certainty that what you've imagined is already done. This is the ultimate act of faith, the purest expression of living in the end. Entering the Sabbath doesn't mean you stop taking inspired action in your daily life. It means you stop striving. You stop trying to make your desire happen through force of will. You simply rest in the knowledge that it is done, allowing the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind to bring about the manifestation in the most perfect way. This state of Sabbath, of complete rest and assurance, is the most powerful state you can assume. For in this state, you are fully aligned with the creative power of the universe. You are one with the source of all manifestation. So I urge you, enter the Sabbath. Rest from your labors. Know that your desire is already fulfilled. Feel the peace, the joy, the absolute certainty of this knowing. And from this state of complete assurance, watch as your outer world transforms to match your inner conviction. My dear friends, as we draw this discourse to a close, I want to remind you once more, please keep going. You're so close. Closer than you can possibly imagine to the realization of your desires, to the full expression of your true self, to the creation of a life beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, the power is within you. It always has been, and it always will be. Your wonderful human imagination is the very workshop of creation. Use it wisely, use it lovingly, use it persistently. For as you assume, so shall it be. Go forth now with this knowledge burning brightly in your heart. Live from the end, persist in your assumption. Enter the Sabbath of complete assurance, and know with every fiber of your being that your desire is already fulfilled, that you are already the person you wish to be, that you already have everything you seek. For in truth, there is no separation between you and your desire. There never was. The only separation was in your mind, in your assumption. And now that you know the truth, now that you understand the power of your imagination, that separation dissolves. So please keep going. Keep assuming, keep believing, keep living from the end. For you are so close, so incredibly close to the full realization of your power, to the complete manifestation of your desires, to the perfect expression of your true self. And in this realization, in this manifestation, in this expression, you will find not just the fulfillment of your individual desires, but the key to transforming our entire world. For as you change your concept of self, as you assume the state of your wish fulfilled, you become a living example of what's possible. You become a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope and possibility for all who cross your path. So go forth, my dear friends, with this knowledge, with this power, with this responsibility. Keep going, for you are so close. So close to becoming who you truly are. So close to creating the life you desire. So close to changing the world through the power of your imagination. Remember, it is done. It is finished. Your desire is already fulfilled in the realm of pure potential. Your only task now is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, to live from the end, to enter the Sabbath of complete assurance. Do this, persist in this, and watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. For you are the operant power. You are the creative force. You are the God in action, creating your reality moment by moment through the power of your assumptions. Embrace this truth, live this truth, become this truth. And so, my beloved listeners, I leave you with these final words. Please keep going. You're so close. The fulfillment of your desires, the realization of your dreams, the expression of your true self, it's all right there waiting for you to claim it. Step into it now with faith, with conviction, with the absolute knowing that it is already yours. For in the end, and in the beginning, and in every moment in between, you are the creator of your reality. You are the author of your story. You are the master of your fate. So write boldly, create fearlessly, and live fully from the state of your wish fulfilled. Keep going, for you are so close, so incredibly, wonderfully, miraculously close. The life you desire is not a distant dream. It is your present reality, waiting for you to fully step into it. So step now, leap now. Embrace now the truth of who you are and what you're capable of creating. For in this moment, and in every moment, you are unlimited, unbounded, infinite in your potential. You are the power you seek, the love you desire, the abundance you crave. It's all within you. Always has been, always will be. So please keep going, for you are so close to the full realization of your divine nature, so close to the complete expression of your infinite potential, so close to the perfect manifestation of your heart's deepest desires. Keep going, for in your persistence lies your power. In your assumption lies your achievement. In your imagination lies your infinite potential. You are so close, closer than you've ever been, closer than you can possibly imagine. The fulfillment of your desires is not a distant goal. It is your present reality. Step into it now. Embrace it now. Live from it now. For you are the creator, the created, and the very act of creation itself. In you, all things are possible. Through you, all dreams come true. As you, all desires are fulfilled. So please keep going. You're so close, so incredibly, miraculously, wonderfully close. The life you desire is not waiting for you in some distant future. It is here now, waiting for you to claim it. Claim it now. Live it now. Be it now. For you are so close to the full realization of your power, so close to the complete manifestation of your desires, so close to the perfect expression of your true self. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep assuming. Keep living from the end. For you are so close, so incredibly, unimaginably close. And in this closeness, in this proximity to your fulfilled desire, you will find not just the realization of your individual dreams, but the key to transforming our entire world. For as you step into the fullness of who you truly are, as you fully embody the state of your wish fulfilled, you become a living testament to the power that lies within each and every one of us. So please keep going, for you are so close to becoming the change you wish to see in the world, so close to inspiring others through your own transformation, so close to creating a ripple effect of positive change that will touch countless lives. Remember, the power is within you. It always has been, and it always will be. Your wonderful human imagination is the very workshop of creation. Use it wisely, use it lovingly, use it persistently. For as you assume, so shall it be. Go forth now with this knowledge burning brightly in your heart. Live from the end, persist in your assumption, enter the Sabbath of complete assurance, and know with every fiber of your being that your desire is already fulfilled, that you are already the person you wish to be, that you already have everything you seek. For in truth, There is no separation between you and your desire. There never was. The only separation was in your mind, in your assumption. And now that you know the truth, now that you understand the power of your imagination, that separation dissolves. So please keep going, keep assuming, keep believing, keep living from the end. For you are so close, so incredibly close to the full realization of your power, to the complete manifestation of your desires, to the perfect expression of your true self. And in this realization, in this manifestation, in this expression, you will find not just the fulfillment of your individual desires, but the key to transforming our entire world. For as you change your concept of self, as you assume the state of your wish fulfilled, you become a living example of what's possible. You become a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope and possibility for all who cross your path. So go forth, my dear friends, with this knowledge, with this power, with this responsibility. Keep going, for you are so close to becoming who you truly are, so close to creating the life you desire, so close to changing the world through the power of your imagination. I wish to share with you a profound truth about divine compensation, a truth so transformative that it will forever change how you view every seeming loss in your life. For what appears as loss in the world of Caesar is but the setup for divine restoration multiplied. Let me tell you with absolute conviction, the universe, which is nothing more than your own wonderful human imagination externalized, is already in the process of restoring everything you thought was lost. Not merely in equal measure, but pressed down, shaken together, and running over. First, you must grasp this eternal principle. Nothing is ever truly lost in consciousness. What appears as loss in the world of manifestation is merely a temporary state. For all things exist eternally in the mind of God. And are you not told that you are made in His image? Here is the secret of divine restoration that few will ever comprehend. Every seeming loss is actually a divine setup for greater gain. When you truly understand this principle, you will begin to see every loss through the eyes of faith, knowing it is but the catalyst for multiplication. Let me share with you the exact law by which this operates. When something appears to be lost in your world, it is actually being transformed in the invisible realm of consciousness. Like a seed that must fall into the ground and die before it can multiply, your seeming losses are but seeds of multiplication. Now let me reveal to you the precise method by which the universe restores all things, a method so perfect, so divine, that it must repay you not merely what was lost, but with interest compounded by divine law. For every tear you have shed is counted, every disappointment noted, every loss recorded in the divine ledger. When you understand this principle of divine restoration, you will never again fear loss. For what appears as loss in the world of shadows is merely the universe clearing space for greater blessings. Just as a gardener must prune the branches to allow for more abundant growth, so too must certain things be removed from your life to make way for greater good. Here is the exact law. Everything that seems to be taken from you is actually being multiplied in the invisible realm. Your task is not to mourn the loss, but to maintain in consciousness the knowledge of divine restoration. For whatever you hold in consciousness must, by eternal law, externalize in your world. Now, here is something profound about divine compensation that few will ever grasp. The universe doesn't merely replace what was lost, it upgrades it. That relationship that ended, it was making space for a more perfect expression of love. That opportunity that vanished, it was making way for something far greater. Throughout your day, whenever you think of something you've lost, immediately shift your consciousness to this truth. The universe is now restoring this to me multiplied, not with effort or strain, but with the easy naturalness of knowing that divine law is already in operation. When someone walks out of your life, do not see it as loss. See it instead as the universe creating space for a more perfect expression of love. For I tell you with absolute certainty, every tear you have shed over lost love is being transformed into pearls of greater joy. Every moment of loneliness is being converted into deeper connection. Here is the exact principle by which this operates when a relationship ends. It is not truly ending, it is being transformed. The love you gave, the trust you extended, the devotion you showed, none of it is lost. It is all recorded in the divine ledger, and it must by eternal law return to you multiplied. Now let me share with you something profound about relationship restoration that few will comprehend. The universe doesn't just send you another person. It sends you a more perfect expression of what you truly desire. That person who left, they were not your end. They were your training ground for greater love. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every person who has left my life has created space for someone who will love me more perfectly. For remember, in consciousness, all relationships exist in their perfect state, waiting to be claimed by your assumption. Let me reveal to you now how this same law operates in the realm of financial loss. Every dollar that has slipped through your fingers, every opportunity that has seemed to vanish, every financial setback you have experienced, all of it is being transformed in the invisible realm into greater abundance. Every opportunity you believe has passed you by, if it's too late, that echoes in your mind. The universe is already orchestrating divine compensation that will make you marvel at its perfect timing. When you understand this principle, you will see that time itself is nothing but a servant of consciousness. There is no such thing as too late in the realm of divine restoration. For what appears as lost time in the world of Caesar is being compressed and multiplied in the realm of divine compensation. Here is the exact law. Every moment you think you've lost is actually being recycled into greater opportunities. That business you didn't start 10 years ago, the universe was protecting you for a greater expression of that desire. That degree you didn't complete in your youth, divine timing was preparing you for a more perfect manifestation of that knowledge. Now, here is something profound about divine timing that most will never grasp. The universe doesn't operate on human schedules. What appears as delay in the world manifestation is actually perfect timing in the realm of divine order. Your seeming late start is actually your perfect beginning. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Divine timing is always perfect timing. For in the realm of consciousness, there is no past to regret, no future to fear. There is only the eternal now in which all things are possible. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of personal growth. Every setback you've experienced, every failure that has haunted you, every mistake that has caused you shame, all of it is being transformed into wisdom, strength, and understanding. Let me reveal to you now how this divine law operates in the transformation of your perceived failures. For every defeat you've tasted, every dream that seemed to crumble, every venture that appeared to fail, the universe is already alchemizing these experiences into golden opportunities that will astound you with their perfection. When you truly understand this principle, you will see that what you call failure is merely success in rehearsal. For in the divine economy, nothing is wasted, not a single tear, not a moment of doubt, not an ounce of effort. All is being gathered, transformed, and multiplied by divine law. Here is the exact principle. Every failure you've experienced is actually a foundation stone for greater success. That business that failed, it was teaching you invaluable lessons that will ensure your future triumph. That project that collapsed, it was strengthening muscles you didn't even know you needed. Now here's something profound about divine compensation for failure that few will ever comprehend. The universe doesn't just restore your losses. It uses them as raw material to build something far greater than you originally imagined. Your failures are not endpoints. They are divine setups for comebacks that will leave you in awe. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every failure is being transformed into greater success. For in the realm of consciousness, there is no such thing as failure. There is only feedback, only learning, only growth. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your dreams and aspirations. Every dream that seemed to die, every goal that appeared out of reach, every aspiration that faded, all of it is being resurrected in more glorious form. When you grasp this principle, you will understand that no talent is ever truly wasted, no ability ever truly dormant. For in the divine economy, everything you have learned, every skill you have acquired, every natural gift you possess is being woven into the tapestry of your divine purpose. Here is the exact law. Every talent you possess, whether expressed or unexpressed, is accumulating divine interest. That artistic ability you never fully developed, it was maturing in the invisible realm. That leadership quality you thought was too late to employ, it was being refined for perfect timing. Now here is something profound about divine compensation for unused talents that most will never grasp. The universe doesn't just give you another chance to use your gifts. It creates scenarios where these talents will be expressed at their highest possible level. Your delayed gifts are not diminished. They are enhanced by the waiting. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every talent I possess is being called forth at the perfect time for its highest expression. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as a wasted gift. There is only perfect timing for perfect expression. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your spiritual unfoldment. Every insight you gain, every truth you glimpsed, every moment of awakening, all of it is being amplified and expanded in divine consciousness. When you comprehend this principle, you will see that emotional suffering is not merely pain to be endured, but rather the birthing process of deeper serenity. For in the divine economy, every tear becomes a pearl of wisdom. Every moment of darkness prepares you for brighter light. Here is the exact law. Every emotional wound you carried is being transformed into emotional intelligence of the highest order. That heartbreak that seemed unbearable, it was expanding your capacity for joy. That anxiety that tormented you, it was teaching you the art of inner peace. Now, here is something profound about emotional compensation that few will ever grasp. The universe doesn't just heal your wounds, it transforms them into sources of strength that will benefit not only you but countless others. Your pain is not purposeless, it is the raw material for your emotional mastery. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every emotional challenge is being transformed into greater peace and understanding. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as wasted pain. There is only transformation, only growth, only expansion. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your relationships with others. Every misunderstanding, every betrayal, every broken connection, all of it is being rewoven into a tapestry of perfect relationships. When you understand this principle, you will see that physical challenges are not permanent sentences, but temporary states being transformed into greater strength. For in the divine economy, every physical limitation becomes the foundation for extraordinary resilience. Here is the exact law. Every physical challenge you face is actually being transformed into greater vitality. That illness that seemed to rob you of strength, it was building your immune system to levels you never imagined possible. That limitation that frustrated you, it was developing other abilities that lay dormant within. Now, here is something profound about physical compensation that most will never grasp. The universe doesn't just know health, it establishes a new baseline of vitality higher than what you knew before. Your challenges are not your destiny, they are the cocoon from which greater health emerges. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every physical challenge is being transformed into greater strength and vitality. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as permanent limitation. There is only transformation, only renewal, only regeneration. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your mental faculties. Every moment of confusion, every period of mental fog, every intellectual challenge, all of it is being transformed into greater clarity and understanding. Let me now unveil how this divine law operates in the realm of your creative expression. For every idea that was dismissed, every artistic endeavor that remained incomplete, every creative impulse that was suppressed, the universe is already preparing an outlet of expression that will far exceed your original vision. When you grasp this principle, you will understand that creative energy is never truly lost. It merely accumulates, gathering force like a river behind a dam. For in the divine economy, every unexpressed idea, every unfinished project, every unrealized vision is being amplified in the invisible realm. Here is the exact law. Every creative impulse you've ever felt is alive and growing in consciousness. That book you never wrote, it was becoming richer in your spiritual storehouse. That music you never composed, it was being orchestrated to perfection in the silence. That art you never created, it was maturing into even more magnificent forms. Now here is something profound about creative compensation that few will ever comprehend. The universe doesn't just return your creative energy, it returns it multiplied and refined by divine wisdom. Your delayed expressions are not diminished, they are enhanced by the waiting, enriched by your experiences, deepened by your growth. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every creative impulse I've ever felt is now finding perfect expression. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as lost inspiration. There is only perfect timing for perfect expression. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your divine purpose. Every calling you've ignored, every mission you've postponed, every purpose you've questioned, all of it is being woven into a tapestry of perfect fulfillment. Every moment of divine connection that felt lost, the universe is already preparing a spiritual awakening that will transcend all your previous experiences. When you understand this principle, you will see that spiritual drought is not a punishment but a preparation. For in the divine economy, every moment of spiritual longing, every feeling of separation, every questioning of faith is being transformed into deeper wisdom and more profound connection. Here is the exact law. Every spiritual experience you've ever had, whether recognized or not, is accumulating in your consciousness. That meditation practice that seemed ineffective, it was building a foundation for profound enlightenment. Those prayers that appeared to go unheard, they were being answered in ways far beyond your current understanding. Now here is something profound about spiritual compensation that most will never grasp. The universe doesn't just restore your spiritual connection, it deepens it beyond anything you could have imagined. Your periods of spiritual dryness are not failures, they are the necessary preparation for greater spiritual heights. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every spiritual effort I've made is now bearing fruit multiplied. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as wasted devotion. There is only deepening, only expansion, only greater revelation. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your divine relationships. Every spiritual companion who has left your path, every teacher who seemed to disappear, every spiritual community you've lost, all of it is being transformed into more perfect spiritual connections. Now let me reveal to you how this divine law operates in the realm of your material abundance. For every financial loss you've suffered, every material possession that slipped away, every abundance that seemed to diminish, the universe is already orchestrating a restoration that will exceed your grandest expectations. When you truly grasp this principle, you will understand that material loss is merely the mercer's way of clearing space for greater abundance. For in the divine economy, every dollar lost, every possession released, every resource diminished is being multiplied in the invisible realm. Here is the exact law. Every material loss you've experienced is actually an investment in future abundance. That money that disappeared, it was being transformed into greater wealth. That home you had to leave, it was making way for a more perfect dwelling. That business that failed, it was setting the stage for greater success. Now here is something profound about material compensation that few will ever comprehend. The universe doesn't just replace what was lost. It returns it in a form that better serves your highest good. Your losses are not permanent. They are divine setups for supernatural comeback stories. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Every material loss is being transformed into greater abundance. For in consciousness, there is no such thing as loss. There is only transformation, only multiplication, only increase. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your divine opportunities. Every chance you missed, every door that closed, every opportunity that vanished, all of it is being reconstructed into greater possibilities. You will see that divine timing supersedes human timing. For in divine economy, there is no such thing as too late. There is only perfect timing, only divine orchestration, only supernatural acceleration. Here is the exact law. Every moment you think you've lost is being compressed and multiplied in divine consciousness. That opportunity you think passed you by, it was merely preparing you for something greater. That timing you thought you missed, it was protecting you for perfect manifestation. Now, here is something profound about divine timing that most will never grasp. The universe doesn't operate on your calendar. It operates on divine synchronicity. What appears as delay in human time is actually perfect alignment in divine time. Your mistiming is actually divine protection. Throughout your consciousness, maintain this knowing. Divine timing is always working in my favor. For in consciousness, there is no past to regret, no future to fear. There is only the eternal now, where all possibilities exist. Let me share with you now how this same principle operates in the realm of your divine connections. Every relationship that ended prematurely, every partnership that dissolved, every connection that seemed interrupted, all of it is being rewoven into more perfect unions. Now let me bring all these eternal principles to their ultimate culmination. For what I have shared with you tonight is not merely theory, it is the very science of divine compensation, the absolute law of spiritual restoration. Remember this fundamental truth: the universe, which is your own wonderful human imagination pushed out, must restore all things in divine order. Not by human calculation, but by divine multiplication. Not by mortal timing, but by immortal orchestration. Here is your final instruction. Take all that I have revealed to you tonight and live in the absolute assurance that every loss, every setback, every disappointment is already being transformed into something far greater than you could have imagined. For this is not mere positive thinking. This is divine law. I tell you with complete authority, if you will maintain this consciousness of divine mysticism, your entire world must reshape itself to reflect this truth. Every tear will be transformed into triumph, every loss into gain, every ending into a more glorious beginning. Go forth now in the absolute knowing that the universe is already repaying you for everything you thought was lost. Not in equal measure, but pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For this is the promise of divine compensation, and the promise is sure. Remember, you are not calling forth something that does not exist. You are simply awakening to what eternally is. Everything you have ever lost still exists in divine substance, multiplying, expanding, growing, waiting for your consciousness to align with its perfect restoration. Let this be your conviction as you leave here tonight. The universe owes you, and it always pays its debts with interest. Every loss has been recorded, every tear has been counted, every disappointment has been noted. And now by divine law, everything is being restored, multiplied. For this is the eternal promise, and it cannot fail. What appears as loss in the world of Caesar is but the setup for divine restoration beyond measure. The end has been reached, for you now possess the key to all restoration, your consciousness of divine compensation. Use it faithfully, use it consistently, and watch every loss transform into gain multiplied.
You are standing on the edge of something magnificent, something that is already unfolding in your life. Every desire you've held in your heart, every dream you've whispered in your quiet moments, is moving toward you with precision. The universe does not withhold from you, it only responds to what you believe, what you are truly feeling in the depths of your being. Good things are not coming because you have to wait for them. Good things are already here. They are a part of the world around you, and they are already yours. The moment you accept that you are deserving of all the blessings life has to offer, the doors open. The truth is, you have already set the intention, and now it is simply a matter of you aligning with that truth, claiming it, and walking confidently in that knowing. Your thoughts shape your world. Every thought you think is a seed, planted in the fertile soil of your mind, ready to grow into something beautiful. If you have been dwelling in fear, doubt, or worry, you may have been planting weeds, but know this: you can replace those weeds with seeds of gratitude, joy, and anticipation. When you focus on the good things that are already on their way, you begin to see more of them in your life. Do not doubt for one moment that you are worthy of what you desire. You are a divine creation, a perfect expression of life, and everything you desire is already within your reach. It is not about earning what is coming to you, it is about recognizing that you are the creator of your experience. You are worthy not because of what you do, but because of who you are. As you feel the presence of your desires, as you begin to believe that everything you have dreamed of is on its way, you will notice the shift. Your reality begins to conform to your inner state of mind. The changes that seem like miracles are simply the result of you coming into alignment with your truest self, your highest potential. Know this: every setback, every challenge,
Every moment of struggle was simply leading you to a place where you could recognize that the good things you've been waiting for are already within you, and now they are ready to manifest in your life. You deserve these blessings not because you are perfect, but because you are perfectly capable of experiencing the fullness of life. The key is to feel the gratitude for the blessings as if they have already arrived. As you walk through life, think not of what you lack, but of what you lack, but of what you already have, because you have everything you need to live the life you desire. When you live in gratitude, you magnify the good. And as you magnify the good, it multiplies in your life. Good things are already here, and they are only waiting for you to accept them fully. You have planted the seeds of your dreams, and now you must simply allow the harvest to come forth. As you continue to hold on to the truth that you deserve these blessings, the good things you have been waiting for will naturally begin to unfold. The key to bringing these good things into your life lies in your understanding of your own power. The power of your mind, the power of your myth, the power of your belief, the power of your imagination. Many people look outside themselves for the cause of their circumstances, but the truth is, everything that happens to you begins with you. It begins with your thoughts. The images you create in your mind, the feelings you allow to settle in your heart, and the words you speak form the foundation for everything you experience. It's time for you to recognize that you are the one who holds the key to your life. The world is not working against you, but with you. And as you align with the energy of what you want, good health, financial freedom, loving relationships, fulfillment of your dreams, you begin to see the world responding accordingly. The moment you decide with certainty that good things are coming, you activate the law of attraction, and the universe begins to rearrange itself to match that belief. When you dwell on the goodness of life, when you feel the excitement of all that you are becoming, the universe meets you with equal enthusiasm. It is a law of nature, a law of creation. As above, so below. As within, so without. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are the very forces that shape your reality. You must stop doubting the process. Good things are coming because you are the one who is drawing them near. Take a moment to think about the desires you hold close to your heart. Perhaps you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity, the right person, the ideal circumstances. Know this: you are not waiting for them. They are waiting for you to step into the fullness of your being, to embrace your worthiness, and to accept that the time has come. You have already prepared the ground, and now it's time for you to harvest what is yours. Your dreams are not far away. They are not locked in some distant future. They are unfolding now in the present moment. The moment you believe in them, they begin to take shape in your life. What you have asked for is on its way, and you must understand that this is not a matter of time. It is a matter of alignment. The good things that you deserve are already in the process of manifesting, and your job is simply to align with the feeling of having them. Stop focusing on how the universe knows how to deliver what you've asked for, even if you don't see the path clearly. The moment you let go of the need to control every detail, you make room for the miraculous to unfold. Trust that the perfect plan is already in motion, even if you can't yet see the full picture. You don't need to know the exact steps. It's enough to trust that your desires are being delivered to you in the most perfect way. Imagine yourself already living in the fullness of your desires. See yourself in that ideal place. Feel the joy of having what you want. Taste the success, hear the laughter, experience the peace. That is the secret to feel it as if it is already yours. Every time you feel the excitement of your desires, you reinforce the belief that they are on their way. The more you feel gratitude for what is coming, the more quickly it appears. Your emotions are the magnet, pulling the things you want into your life. And yet, there are many who still struggle with doubt. They question whether they are truly deserving, or they worry that they have been overlooked. But you are never forgotten. You are never excluded from the abundance of the universe. You are a divine being made in the image of all that is good. And because you are one with this source of creation, everything that is good is available to you. The only thing standing between you and your desires is the belief that they are already yours. It's not about waiting for permission. It's about claiming what is already yours. In moments of doubt, remind yourself that the universe does not make mistakes. The good things that are coming to you are meant for you. They are part of your birthright. Every challenge you faced has been preparing you for the life you are about to step into. Every hardship, every obstacle, every moment of uncertainty was only setting the stage for the blessings that are now about to overflow in your life. It's time to let go of the past. The past has no power over you unless you allow it to. You are not defined by your previous failures, disappointments, or losses. You are defined by your present thoughts, your current beliefs, and your ability to choose. The past is behind you, and it cannot stop the good things that are coming. Every new day offers a fresh opportunity to step into your greatness. The good things are coming because you have made the decision that they will. When you fully embrace this truth, something miraculous happens. The moment you step into the knowing that the good things are already on their way, your world begins to shift. You start seeing signs, synchronicities, opportunities that were previously hidden from you. The things that once seemed impossible now appear within reach. It's as if the universe is revealing itself to you, showing you the way forward, guiding you to your next step. This is the magic of belief in action. But there is one thing you must understand. It's not about the outer world changing first. It's about you changing first. When you begin to truly believe that good things are coming to you, your vibration shifts. You radiate a new energy, one that is aligned with your desires. And as you align with this energy, the world around you begins to shift as well. It's as though you are stepping into a new version of reality, one that is filled with abundance, joy, and possibility. And the more you believe, the more you trust, the more you allow yourself to feel the excitement of what is to come, the faster these good things will manifest. Your world will respond to your faith in the same way that a mirror reflects your image. Your life is a reflection of your beliefs. So believe with every fiber of your being that the good things are coming. They are already here, ready to embrace you. All you need to do is open your heart and mind to receive them. As you continue to believe, as you continue to feel the joy of your desires, you will notice the subtle but powerful changes in your life. Doors that were once closed will open. People who were once distant will draw near. And opportunities that seemed far off will be delivered to you. This is not magic. This is the natural law of creation. What you focus on expands, and the good things you are focusing on are already on their way. When you truly understand this, you will live your life differently. You will no longer wait for something outside of yourself to change before you feel good. You will create your own reality from within. You will understand that your desires are not far off in the future, but are already here, unfolding in perfect timing. And when you live from this place of knowing, you will find that good things not only come to you, they come in abundance. They flow into your life with ease and grace, because you have opened the door and allowed them to enter. You are worthy of every good thing that is coming your way. You are deserving of the success, the love, the peace, and the joy that you seek. And as you fully embrace this truth, as you begin to feel the excitement of your desires already fulfilled, you will see your life transform in ways you never imagined. The good things are coming, and when you truly believe it, they are already here. As you continue on this journey, remember that your thoughts and feelings are powerful. The universe is always listening to your inner dialogue, to the vibrations that you emit. It's not just about what you say outwardly, but about what you feel inwardly. Your inner world creates your outer world. If you feel unworthy, unsure, or anxious, you will attract experiences that mirror those feelings. But when you embrace the feeling of gratitude, trust, and anticipation, the universe begins to align itself to bring those very experiences into your life. Do you understand that the things you desire are already in motion, even before you see the evidence of them in the physical world? This is a truth that you must claim and live by. It's not about waiting for the world to change first. It's about changing yourself, adjusting your mindset, and stepping fully into the knowing that what you desire is already yours. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel contributes to the manifestation process. When you believe you deserve good things, they begin to appear in your life in ways that are almost miraculous. There will be times, of course, when doubt creeps in, when you may wonder if you are really deserving of the good that's coming your way. But it's in those moments that you must remind yourself that you are worthy. Worthy not because of your past actions, not because of any external factors, but because you are an expression of life itself. You are part of the divine flow of creation, and as such, the good things are naturally attracted to you. It's your birthright to experience joy, success, and abundance. There is no need to compete with anyone else for your blessings. Your path is uniquely yours, and it is already paved with everything you need. There are no limits to what you can experience, only the limits you place on your own beliefs. The good things that are coming to you are not determined by how hard you work or how much you suffer. They are determined by the energy you put out into the world, the belief you hold about what you deserve, and your ability to receive. You might be tempted to look around and compare yourself to others. It's a natural tendency, but it's also one that blocks your progress. When you compare, you place yourself in a state of lack, believing that what others have is somehow separate from what you are capable of having. But the truth is, there is no limit to the abundance in this world. There is more than enough for everyone. When you see someone else's success, celebrate it. When you see someone else living their dream life, allow it to serve as proof that it's possible for you too. The good things that are coming to you are in no way diminished by the good things coming to others. As you open your heart to the idea that good things are not only possible but guaranteed, your world begins to reflect that belief. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to feel the doors opening for you, one after another, and you step into them with confidence. You will no longer feel like a passive observer in your life. You will realize that you are the creator, the designer of your reality. You hold the power to shape your world with the thoughts you choose to think and the feelings you choose to embody. Trust in the process. Trust in the timing. Good things are coming not because you have to earn them, but because you are a part of a divine plan that is always working in your favor. There is no need to rush, no need to force things into being. The law of attraction is always at work, and everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The more you trust this, the faster your desires will manifest. In the moments of waiting, use that time wisely. Don't sit in impatience or worry. Instead, focus on your feelings. Feel the joy of having what you desire right now. Feel the excitement, the peace, the fulfillment. Feel the gratitude in advance. It is in this state of gratitude that the floodgates of abundance open. The more you appreciate what you already have, the more you attract into your life. This is not just about having material things, it's about embracing the feeling of having your desires fulfilled. That is the true secret. The good things are already on their way, but they are waiting for you to align with them. They are waiting for you to feel them now, in the present moment. As you continue to live with the awareness that good things are coming to you, you will notice your energy shift. You will no longer feel like you are fighting against the current of life. You will feel as though you are being carried by it in perfect harmony with the universe. The universe is never against you. It is always working with you, responding to the vibrations you send out. When you send out the vibrations of abundance, success, and love, that is what you will receive in return. Believe that your dreams are already unfolding. Believe that the relationships you desire are already on their way. Believe that the financial abundance you seek is already being drawn to you. Believe that your health is already being restored, that your mind is already at peace, and that your life is already filled with joy. These are not distant promises. They are here now in the present moment, and all you need to do is claim them. When you can embrace the truth that good things are already yours, your life becomes a reflection of that truth. You begin to see evidence of it everywhere you look. You no longer feel like you are striving to reach something unattainable. Instead, you feel as though you are living in a state of fulfillment, knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. The moment you fully accept that, you will notice the changes in your external world. The circumstances, the people, the events, they will all begin to align with the new vibration you are holding. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. The good things that are coming to you are already on their way. and all you need to do is open yourself to them. Open your heart, open your mind, and open your life to the abundance that is already there. As you do, you will begin to notice the miraculous unfolding of your desires in ways you never imagined possible. You will see that life is not working against you, but in perfect cooperation with you. You are worthy of every good thing that is coming. Your desires are valid, your dreams are possible, and the life you have envisioned for yourself is already being prepared for you. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs have already set the stage for the good things to flow into your life. Now it's simply a matter of allowing them to arrive, of being open to the miracles that are already on their way. When you understand this, life becomes effortless. The good things are not something you are waiting for, they are a natural part of the flow of life. And as you step into this truth, you will find that the universe meets you with open arms, ready to deliver everything you have ever desired. The good things are coming. And as you live in the certainty of that truth, they are already here. There is no need to wait for external validation or for someone else to tell you that you deserve what is coming your way. Your worth is inherent, not contingent upon the approval of others or external circumstances. You have been created to thrive, to receive, and to experience all the good that life has to offer. The world responds to your belief in your own worth. When you step into the certainty of your deservingness, the universe will respond in kind. The doors you once thought were closed will open before you, and opportunities will align with your desires. It's important to understand that you are not separate from the abundance of the universe. You are a part of it. You are a living expression of the infinite potential that exists. Everything that has ever been created, every success, every great achievement, every beautiful thing in the world is a manifestation of that same universal energy. And just as these things exist, so too does everything you desire. It is waiting for you, ready to flow into your life the moment you allow it to. The good things you are waiting for are not out of your reach, nor are they dependent on someone else's generosity. They are already yours, just waiting for your awareness to align with them. You must come to understand that everything in your life is a reflection of the thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, and the energy you emit. If you continue to hold the belief that good things are not meant for you, or that you must struggle to achieve them, you will continue to create that reality. But when you change your mindset and believe that good things are your birthright, you will begin to witness a shift in your experiences. Remember, the mind is a powerful creator. It is not only capable of visualizing your desires, but it is also the mechanism through which your desires are brought into physical reality. When you begin to imagine, to feel, and to believe that the good things you desire are already yours, your mind starts to work in harmony with the universe to bring them to you. The good things that are coming are not dependent on a specific timeline, they are dependent on your alignment with them. The more you align your thoughts and emotions with the feeling of having your desires already fulfilled, the quicker they will manifest in your reality. There is no reason to be in a state of lack, no reason to doubt, no reason to fear that you won't receive the good things that are coming your way. They are already on their way. In fact, they are already here, just waiting for you to step into the awareness of their arrival. It is not a matter of when they will come, it is a matter of when you will allow them to come. The universe is always delivering what you have asked for, but it is up to you to receive it. And receiving begins with the belief that you are deserving of it. One of the most powerful things you can do is to embrace the feeling of anticipation, the feeling of joy, and the feeling of gratitude for what is already yours. If you feel as though you are lacking, you will continue to manifest more of the same. But if you feel abundant, joyful, and grateful for the good things that are already on their way, you will open the floodgates to receive them. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to abundance. The more you appreciate the blessings that are already in your life, the more the universe will deliver. But in order to truly receive, you must also be willing to let go of the past. The past holds no power over you unless you allow it to. If you continue to carry old wounds, old beliefs, and old limitations, you are blocking the good things that are coming. You must let go of anything that no longer serves you and create space for the new. This does not mean forgetting the lessons of the past, it means releasing the emotional attachments that keep you stuck in a state of lack. When you release the old, you make room for the new to enter, and the good things you desire will begin to manifest effortlessly. Let go of any negative beliefs about yourself. Let go of the idea that you are not good enough or that you must earn your way to the good things you desire. These beliefs are not truths, they are merely thoughts that have been held for too long. When you begin to affirm your worth, to acknowledge your divine right to receive, the universe begins to reflect this belief in the form of blessings, opportunities, and abundance. The truth is, there is no lack in the universe. The only lack that exists is the lack of awareness. When you shift your awareness from the belief in lack to the belief in abundance, you will see that the good things you desire are already here, and that they are waiting for you to recognize them. They have always been here, they are a natural part of the flow of life, and they are drawn to you through your alignment with them. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that good things happen only to other people, or that they are reserved for those who are more deserving. But this is simply not true. You are just as deserving of abundance, success, and happiness as anyone else. The only thing that separates you from what you desire is the belief that you are unworthy of it. When you release that belief and step into the awareness of your inherent worth, you will begin to see the good things flow into your life as effortlessly as the air you breathe. The good things are not something that you must chase. They are not something that you must struggle for. They are something that will naturally come to you when you align yourself with them. This alignment begins with your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. It begins with the understanding that everything you desire is already yours. And when you embrace that truth, when you step into the certainty that the good things you desire are already on their way, you will witness the miraculous unfolding of your dreams. The good things that are coming to you are not dependent on circumstances, timing, or external conditions. They are dependent on your inner state of being. When you feel that you deserve good things, when you believe that you are worthy of receiving them, they will begin to manifest in your life. Your beliefs are the key to unlocking the door to abundance. As you change your beliefs, your reality will change. You must understand that you are always in the process of creation. Every thought you think, every word you speak, and every feeling you feel is contributing to the creation of your reality. The good things you are waiting for are already in motion, being drawn to you by the energy you are emitting. When you change your energy, you change your reality. When you align your thoughts with the truth of your worth and your deservingness, you will begin to see the good things flow into your life in ways that feel almost magical. The good things are already here. They have always been here. And the moment you step into the full awareness of your worth, the moment you accept that you deserve the best that life has to offer, they will reveal themselves to you in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. There is no waiting, no struggle, no effort required. The good things are on their way, and they are yours. All you need to do is open yourself to receive them. You may find it hard to believe sometimes, especially when circumstances appear to suggest otherwise, but you must remember that reality is not fixed. It is malleable, and it responds to the vibration you are offering. The good things that are coming to you are not simply by chance or luck, they are a result of your inner transformation. The energy you emit is what attracts everything that you experience in life, and when you shift your thoughts to align with abundance, you begin to attract that which you desire. Look within yourself and truly feel the truth of your worth. You are not defined by your past, nor by the opinions of others. You are an individual expression of divine energy, and as such you have an unending right to experience all the good the world has to offer. There is no one who can limit you but yourself. The good things that are destined for you are drawn to your energy, and as you begin to recognize your worth, you allow them to manifest effortlessly. Your desires are not out of reach. In fact, they are already here, waiting for you to step into the belief that they are yours. This is where true power lies, understanding that you do not need to chase after what you desire. Everything you need is already within you, and it will unfold naturally when you allow it to. The moment you shift your focus from what you lack to what you already possess, the doors will open. The good things you've been waiting for are not elusive or distant. They are already on their way, and they will arrive in perfect timing. You are the creator of your reality. Everything in your life, whether good or bad, is a reflection of your inner state. The good things that are coming are the result of your belief in your ability to receive them. If you can hold the thought that you are deserving of everything you desire, you will begin to notice that the world around you shifts. Opportunities will appear, relationships will transform, and you will begin to experience a flow of blessings that you never thought possible. It is important to remember that the universe does not operate according to time or logic. It operates according to the vibrational frequency that you set. If you think of your desires as being far off in the future, you will continue to experience the feeling of waiting. But if you think of your desires as being present, right here, right now, they will begin to show up in your life. It's a simple shift in awareness, but one that can completely change the course of your reality. The good things you are waiting for are already here. They are not coming from the outside. They are simply waiting for you to recognize them and allow them in. Stop telling yourself that you need to wait. Stop telling yourself that you are not yet worthy of the good things that are coming your way. These are limiting beliefs that are preventing you from stepping into the flow of abundance. You are worthy, you are deserving, and when you truly understand that, the floodgates will open. You will begin to attract everything you desire, not by force or effort, but by simply allowing it to come. Your mind is the key to unlocking your desires. The moment you start thinking in terms of abundance, the universe responds. Everything is energy, and when you align your energy with your desires, your life becomes a reflection of that alignment. You do not need to struggle or strive for what you want. All that is required of you is to align your inner world with your outer desires. When your inner state reflects the belief that you are worthy and deserving, the outer world will mirror that belief with tangible manifestations. The good things that are coming to you are not a reward for your hard work or sacrifice. They are simply a natural outcome of your alignment with the abundant energy of the universe. You do not need to earn your worth. They are already yours by divine right. Your desires are a reflection of your inner truth, and when you allow yourself to believe that they are coming, they will manifest effortlessly. Each moment you spend in anticipation of your desires, each moment you spend in gratitude for what you know is already yours, brings you closer to the manifestation of those desires. Your emotions are the language of the universe. When you feel joy, you attract more joy. When you feel gratitude, you attract more reasons to be grateful. And when you feel deserving of good things, you attract more of the good things you desire. It's a simple but powerful process. Feel the feelings of already having what you desire, and the universe will respond by delivering it to you. The good things you desire are not reserved for a select few. They are available to everyone, and they are available to you. The only requirement is that you believe you deserve them. When you release the thought that others are more deserving or that you are somehow less worthy, you free yourself to receive the abundance that is already on its way. You were born to thrive, to live in joy, and to experience all the beauty the world has to offer. The good things you desire are a natural extension of your divine right to live in harmony with the universe. Do not let the past define you. Do not let the past mistakes or failures make you believe that good things are not meant for you. You are not your past. You are a limitless being capable of creating the life you desire. The good things you have been waiting for are not being delayed. They are simply waiting for you to step into the awareness that they are already here. When you truly understand that you deserve good things, the floodgates open. Your life begins to transform in ways you could never have imagined. The universe does not work based on time or effort. It works based on the energy you emit. The moment you shift your energy to one of expectation, belief, and gratitude, you will begin to notice the good things flowing into your life with ease. You do not need to chase after what is meant for you. What is meant for you will find its way to you. All you need to do is create the inner conditions that will allow it to enter. The good things you desire are not far off in the distance. They are already yours, waiting for you to step into the belief that you deserve them. The moment you recognize your worth and embrace the truth of your deservingness, the universe will deliver them to you. You are deserving, you are worthy, and the good things that are coming are already on their way. Trust that they will arrive at the perfect time, and know that they are yours to receive. All you have to do is open yourself to them. Believe in your worth, believe in your deservingness, and the good things will flow into your life with ease and grace. The good things you seek are closer than you think. They have always been close, waiting for you to tune into the vibration of their existence. You must recognize that the key to unlocking these blessings lies within you. The universe is constantly responding to the energy you put out, and it is drawn to the frequency of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. When you change your inner world, the outer world will inevitably shift to reflect that change. The good things you desire are already yours, but you must first believe it. You must feel it in every fiber of your being. When you begin to cultivate a sense of deservingness within yourself, your life will begin to mirror that belief. If you constantly think that you are not worthy of the good things that are coming, you are creating resistance, and the universe cannot bring those blessings into your life. But when you know deep within that you deserve everything that is good and abundant, the floodgates will open. The good things are not waiting for you to work harder, to sacrifice more, or to be more perfect. They are simply waiting for you to align with the belief that you are worthy and deserving of them.